Right folks, so welcome back to another video. We're unveiling the new car for the channel today. I've already got it, it's sitting right there. Enjoy a little montage and then we get straight to all the details. Right, so there it is in all its glory, an M140i Shadow Edition. RS3 still here. The goal for today's video, I'm going to give you a quick walk around of the spec. It's pretty much got all the main things you'd want. Of course, a lot of it isn't really going to stay on the car anyway. We're going to fully change this thing. And then we're going to head over to Evolve Automotive. We're going to be working with them on the whole build. So yeah, exciting times. But yeah, let me just give you a brief run through. So it's in black, as you can see. It is a 5-door. Yeah, it did rain. I did pick up the car about 2-3 days ago. I've already given it one clean because yeah, black paintwork doesn't really last that long. I did redo a collection because I thought you've probably seen about 20 M140i collection videos on YouTube by now. It is quite a common car for all the good reasons. It's a very good car for what it is, but yeah, we're doing things different. I noticed that a lot of the builds that have been documented, they're kind of like, most of them on YouTube anyway, they've been up to like stage 2. So yeah, so let's get a big hybrid on it. I'll save all the main details for when we're at Evolve shortly, but yeah, I do like the way this thing looks, especially in Shadow Edition trim, because you've got tinted tail lights and headlights. So yeah, it's all black in there. It's got the Shadow Edition specific wheels. They were a non-cost option, I believe. It has got Michelin's all the way around. And yes, I went ahead and got a plate for the car to give its own little identity, you know what I mean? What I like is still got a lot of the silver trim, so it contrasts it nicely. Just breaks it up, it's not fully blacked out. It has got a ZF 8-speed box. That was one of the main requirements, that it was an auto. It's also got Pro Nav, which means you get the wider screen. Other nice touches include the Alcantara wheel. Yeah, it's got a few of the bits that I'd want to do anyway, but someone's done it for me. Yeah, it's got electric seats as well, but I think we will change these seats out at some point. Need something a bit more fancy looking, but they have got very good support. Better support than the RS3 seats, and I've got the Super Sports in that. I'm going to save all the powertrain related things. I know most of you lot will know all about these cars by now, but yeah, we're going to give you a full walkthrough of any mods the car has, see if we find any secrets, because of course it is still a used car even though it's a couple of years old. But I'll see you guys at Evolve. Right people, so I made it to Evolve. I probably went through about 3 different seasons on the way here. There was a rainbow here a second ago. And the last time we were here was when we did the MSS suspension and the Venturi intake on the RS3. You can go back and check out their videos if you want to see some VW group stuff. They've even bought a Golf R, so you know, it's always a bit of VW wherever you go. We are going to touch upon this car in a second because it shares a lot of similarities with the 140i if you didn't know already. But yeah, let's go check out the car. Right, so 140i is already on the ramp. We're here with the main man Imran, Aston as well. Something we're going to be working on together, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah, so you contacted me, you said you're picking one of these up, and we have a little bit of experience with B58 engines.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to working with you on this.
Yeah,
some exciting plans for
it's going to be fun. So yeah, we've already got the engine bay all opened up. There it is. Basically one of the main defining features of why you would buy an M140i. Apart from that, it's pretty much like a normal 1 Series, isn't it?
Yeah.
They make around 340 horsepower in terms of the figures, but they normally dyno a bit higher, don't they?
A little bit. Sometimes they're dyno maybe 10 to 15 horsepower higher than that. But the B58 engine is actually a very reliable engine, and that's why people like buying this car to modify it.
Right.
It can take a lot of power without being rebuilt.
Yeah, essentially.
Like the weak points on it are maybe like the cooling, and then, as you know, the fuel pump as well.
Yeah, of course.
So are we discussing the plans you've got for this in the video? Or?
Yeah, so we might as well just get it out there even though it's the first video. So we're going to be going with a pure 800 turbo setup and a Dorsch stage 2 fuel pump. That's normally the advised kind of setup. Are we looking at about around 700 horsepower and high ethanol content fuel?
Depending on the fuel, yeah. So we've got similar setup in the Supra. So the Supra is also a B58 engine, but it's got the TU pump in there, which means on that we're running a pure 800 turbo, but we don't need to change the fuel pump in this, but in this you will need to do that. I think we're going to go for the CSF external
Oh yes, of course, yeah, to help with the cooling. Because I remember watching the video on the Supra. I'll probably link it as well in the description. The car's over there. Actually, should we go and have a look at the Supra and might as well give it a better idea. So yeah, under there's a B58 engine. It is locked right now and behind a few boxes. But yeah, essentially it's a B58 TU. So you get the operated fuel pump. Some people do tend to put that on the M140i, and you can normally get what, mid 500s on something like that, can't you? So I mean, still a decent amount of power, but of course we want to push the little hatchback to this full limits on it, so
why not?
It will need a lot of sort of supporting mods, but we'll get through all of that in the series. What we'll do, we'll get the car up on the ramp and have a look a bit at the underside.
Make sure it's not cut and shut.
Yeah, make sure it's not cut and shut. I've never
buy it from Birmingham.
No, I bought it from Nottingham. A bit better. So yeah, we'll have a look at the suspension now. I think it is a Motec kit. Either way, we're likely going to be taking all of that off. Yeah, moment of truth, see what if this actually is a 1 series underneath or it's just a The weird thing that straight away kind of caught me off guard when I went to view the car is that it's got stock tips,
but performance exhaust.
Yeah, but it's got stock tips, so it's like a weird
stealth.
Yeah, it's like some.
They didn't want to show it off. So does it sound quite a bit different?
Yeah, it sounds okay because it's got a nice overrun. I mean, it's not got an OPF either, so it almost looks like a Mark 5 under there with all that dirt, man.
I told you not to bring me down.
I know, yeah. Last time he was like 1 year old. That's it, max.
Yeah, how old is this?
It's an 18 reg. Yeah, I know. It's gonna need an MOT soon, isn't it? As soon as the car needs an MOT, it's scrap faster, man. It's even collected a bunch of leaves in here.
When Santa Pod opens up again.
Definitely, it'd be good to basically just take this and see what sort of times we can get out of it.
You'll be doing draggies and stuff as well, aren't you? So,
yeah.
I mean, our dyno jet's in now, but dyno cell will be ready in around 4 weeks.
Sweet. So
hopefully throughout this whole process, we'll be able to get dyno jet figures.
Yep.
And also get draggy along every stage.
Each stage, yeah.
So it'd be pretty cool to follow that project through.
The turbo's estimated to arrive by the end of Feb. So it's not really long in the grand scheme of things. We might put a stage 1 on it in the next week or so. Get some times on that, but I'll make sure the video on the stock figures is up before that. But yeah, make sure you are subscribed for all of that content. If you are new here and you want to see a full-scale M140i build, definitely make sure you go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, let's see what else is on the car.
It has got shorter bump stops.
Right.
They look like the E36 M3 ones.
Okay.
I think a lot of people fit those on there, like the E90 and stuff like that as well, because they're a bit shorter. So it gives you a bit more travel with the suspension, obviously.
I mean, generally, I've probably done maybe 300 miles on it, and it's been mostly motorway. Yeah. It's a bit fidgety. It's kind of what I expected, just with a bit less body roll. Yeah. Because it's a bit lower in it, but
what we'll do is do the MSS first on the stock dampers, just so you can see what it's like, and then we can pair those up with some Bilstein V8s.
Definitely, yeah.
Brakes don't look too bad. Are you thinking about upgrading the brakes, or are you just going to stick with the normal ones?
Could do some lines of fluid probably.
Yeah,
and
lines
pads,
and pads. Pads ain't too bad at the minute. This ain't nipped or anything like that, or cracked. So.
Car's done 25,000 miles.
Yeah, probably the original.
Yeah.
Discs at least.
Yeah, because if it's just been sitting on the motorway and stuff and had a gentle driver, it's not going to have much.
Yeah.
That's really mucky.
Yeah, it is quite mucky.
Yeah, I told you, man.
I know. He's just
he's done it on
yeah, I know. That's it. Yeah.
What's going to
If you saw my RS3, you'd just have a heart attack, man. The thing looks like it's not been clean in a year.
He's already turned up when I ain't done my hair and makeup.
Oh dear me.
Bring any biscuits or cakes or nothing.
I didn't know you want them, innit? I thought, you know,
we
next.
had customers this morning and bought us cakes and muffins.
Oh, I'll come stocked up when the map goes on. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously Motec springs on the rear again.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have done just the front, but yeah.
It's weird, the springs are like a Nardo grey colour, eh?
Yeah, they're like a
bit of vag.
Set it up a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, I could try again under there, but you know, I got a pretty bad back, man. You know what I mean?
Get the inserts.
Yeah.
Powerflex inserts.
Yeah.
Do those.
Yeah, Powerflex ones.
You didn't just drop that plate and then just place the inserts in there and at the top.
Yeah, bang on. Because I think that's one of the main complaints with this, isn't it? It just wallows around.
We were discussing it earlier. It feels disconnected at the back.
Yeah, it's like it's doing its own thing.
Yeah, it's working independently from the car. I think that's one of the main differences. These are great value for what they are, but that's what separates a proper M car from
of course
an M performance car, if that makes sense.
Definitely.
It's definitely all in the chassis.
For sure, yeah. And it helps having had the M2 as well. Like I can see the difference in the same kind of, chassis, even though that was a toy stock car. Even then, you could tell.
The M2 is fantastic, even stock. Yeah, it's really good.
This M performance exhaust is what, literally just to here?
Yeah, they just the back box now. They chop it there and then sleeve over.
So you're thinking about doing something with the diff as well?
Yeah, I think getting LSD in there because it's.
Yeah, let's be honest. Any rear-wheel drive car can benefit from an LSD, and if it's got a lot of power, it needs an LSD.
Definitely, this is one of the biggest weaknesses of this car in terms of if you're going to tune it. Yeah, that's
no point having all that power if you can't put it down.
So yeah, non-OPF. Got one little. It's just a little.
Resonator box, silencer box.
Got that, and then it got this as well. It's not too bad under here. I say that it's a 2018 car. It just reminds me of like a 10 plate or something under here. I'm just gonna blast it off with a jet wash. To be fair, most of it is just.
I could have done that before you got here.
Yeah, I know, it's true.
You did offer Aston, and I said, forget it, it's only Aston.
Yeah, they thought I'd give you a bit of a challenge, innit?
You'll know where to go on Fridays.
Yeah, I know. So that's where, like, you know, when you see the parts, it's like a discovery, you know, you're like, yo, that's a new different part just underneath all the
I
dirt.
realised it was something under there, never that mud.
I know, they could find the logos in it under the mud.
Yeah, at least then you know they're genuine. Oh look, that's got a BMW badge on it.
Yeah,
That's got an M on it. So it's definitely the left
taking the
one.
mick. It is actually a legit car, you know.
The calipers are Brembo. That's a good
Yeah,
sign.
it's a one-owner car from a Sitner dealership. Genuine thing, 25,000 miles, I hope.
Pretty clean, to be fair.
Yeah, it's decent now.
It's good condition. It's not. It doesn't look like it's been abused or driven through.
No.
And it's not a cut and shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a relief. That's a relief.
No weld mark.
I was initially...
No weld marks there, no?
No weld marks.
Either
Thanks.
that or they're very good at welding.
Even if there is ones, just don't tell me, innit? I don't want to know.
Ignorance is bliss.
That's the best way.
I had a splitter at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've either caught it and ripped it off or they've taken it off. But yeah, you
Oh.
see the screw holes and the residue from the old.
They didn't even make an effort with that, innit? They just...
They just cut it off by the looks of it. Just leave the rest of the glue on there.
Yeah.
But it's underneath, right? So you can't see.
Yeah, it's all good. I can't do splitters anymore. I can't make it off my driveway otherwise. You have a splitter.
Front lift kit.
Yeah, front lift kit. Yeah, like a Lambo. We'll take it off the new Hurricane you just bought over there.
I'll do that while you're here.
Yeah.
Oh, it would
might as
maybe
well.
fit on your RS3, it's baggers.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's basically an RS3, that, isn't it?
It's a big RS3.
Big RS3.
The engine all looks dry and stuff as well. It doesn't look like it's had any oil leaks and
Okay, that's
things
good.
like that. It's all quite clean. I mean, to be fair, you'd want it to be after
Yeah.
only that mileage, but it's
Yeah, that was kind of one of the main reasons why I thought I'd pay a bit extra and get one that's just legit. What do you reckon of the chocolate wrappers in here, Aston?
you've been hiding them away.
What is this, like a unique kind of...
It's orange, so it's got to be toffee crisp.
Yeah, blocking the cooling,
We'll put it
man.
out. with-
Toffee
we'll have a
crisp
look
or
what
Yeah.
Reese's or something. Have a look.
Should we go on a little tour whilst Aston's fishing at the
Yeah, we can
chocolate bar?
it is. Yeah.
So, big M5s here.
Yeah, so my block, the 1,000 horsepower
Yeah.
engine, we're sleeving the block so we can go more horsepower.
Right.
We haven't actually discussed this anyway yet. So while that's away being sleeved, I still want to use the car, and because we're getting the dyno jet
Yep.
installed at the moment, I'll
Yep.
put another stock engine in,
Okay.
as you do.
Yeah, just casually, just as
Casually just drop another engine in there.
Yeah,
So I can show all the development again on the dyno jet.
of course, yeah, yeah.
Stock car, then stage 1, stage 2,
Yeah.
stage 2 with meth.
Yeah.
And then when that other engine is ready, then we'll put that one
Put it
back,
back
in
in.
with the big turbos.
Just casually.
Just casually.
And is there something I can point out as well? Like, you guys were talking about my car being dirty, yeah? Look at the state of this.
It hasn't moved for ages, and that's when they were digging the hole for that, we forgot to cover it. So we thought we'd just watch it.
It looks like it's those abandoned cars in the middle of the desert in Dubai.
So that's the new dyno that's in. The builders are coming next week to
Yeah.
basically build a dyno cell around it.
Right.
So it's going to have some really cool airflow as well. So we're going to take air from the roof there.
Oh, yes, perfect place for
The
it.
fan we've got the front blows at like 100 miles an hour.
Right.
And then we'll have a matching fan at the back that's going to extract it
Right,
back,
so,
back out of there. So
Yeah.
this is an all drive linked dyno, so we can dyno
yeah.
pretty much.
It's a good place to have it. It's
So it's the
perfect.
same as MSL's.
Right, okay.
Now Awesome GTI have the same dyno, and also EcoTune in Scotland. Once the dyno cell's done, then we've got new flooring to go down as well to make this like.
Oh, the whole area is just going to
the
get done
whole
as well.
area's gonna get tiled, so it can be as possible. E39.
Yeah, this beauty's still here.
Dim of the red. That's 3 owners from new, 60,000 miles.
Yeah.
Evolve supercharge, Evolve headers, Evolve
Yeah.
exhaust, Brembo brakes, BBS LM, boosted
Yeah.
suspension. So literally it's got the best of
Everything.
and that's 630 horsepower.
Yeah, that's a lot of power, that is. The more time goes on, the more nicer and more like elegant these cars look.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a timeless
And
one.
I think we've had it for 2 years and we've driven it 100 miles.
Yeah.
So this is our F80 Sorry?
Toffee crisp.
Toffee crisp, see?
Sorted,
I knew my chocolate.
At least you got that there. At least the car's got a bit more cooling now. Yeah. Ready for some tuning. The M3's aero kit's now finished as well,
so
isn't
that's the aero kit that we designed. So that's a part of our new brand called Evero.
Yep.
So that's going to come out soon. We've actually got the kits ready in stock, but Amazon UK have been buying up all the cardboard.
Yeah.
In the UK, we can't even get boxes. So I've got orders I need to ship to like America, to Japan, and I can't ship them. So I've got nothing to put them in.
It doesn't help when you order like a, I don't know, like a little item about this big.
Yeah, that's basically the problem.
They basically send in a box that big. This is the homemade compact, isn't it?
Homemade compact. And, we are now building touring.
Yep.
This, so we're actually going to run that as a series on our channel.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested in following that.
Definitely, it's going to be an interesting one seeing that materialize.
So this is our new Audi.
New Audi, yeah.
New Audi TTRS. The Hurricane.
Yeah.
In the same green as the M3. So we're developing the intake on this. I've got an exhaust to go on and some forged wheels I've just ordered as well. So
it's nice.
So this is a goal. This car was goals basically. This is like a dream car for me and Bilal. We're gonna have one of these one day. We've got it. So.
Basically, your goal car was a VW N. Basically.
Unfortunately, yes.
Got Ricky's M5 here as well.
Yeah. For Carwow.
Okay, yeah.
A race, so we're just going to do some maintenance on it. You can pick it back up again.
And this beauty as well here.
Oh, no one knows about this.
Yeah, no one knows about this.
So this is a Golf R we bought for E Venturi project car.
Yeah.
To make an oversized intake like we do on the RS3.
Yeah.
We bought the car 2 months ago and asked me how much work we've done on it.
How much work have you done on it?
Nothing.
Oh man, look, you know, for me that hurts my soul, you know. Like, you know how nicely spec this car is. Let me just give you a run through because Imran just looks at it as like a Golf R. First of all, it's in Tornado Red, yeah, which is a rare color of Mark 7R. Of course, got the Pretorias. This is just getting out of hand, man. Even though I've turned up in a BMW. But yeah, we've got operated black leather, DSG. Look, it's even got a bigger nav screen as well. Panoramic roof as well, if you want to stick your head out the roof. Lovely car, you know, lovely car. Even if they are a bit plain to drive. Gonna be good to see whatever they do with it, whenever they do anything with it.
Hopefully soon. So this is our M2.
Starler.
I'll take it.
It's unveiling the car.
We'll have to get you out in this when it's
for sure. Definitely. It will just basically show like what my car would have been like if I ever took it to this level. Because mine was totally stock and I actually never drove a tuned M2.
Yeah, so for us, we literally just did, like, we took it to another...
There's no stage for this.
Yeah, this is stage X basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were the first people to put ceramic brakes
on.
We were the first people in the UK to do carbon roof.
Yeah.
Probably second people in... No, maybe first people in Europe actually, yeah. So IND in America did it first and we did it second, but we were first in Europe. Yeah. Like obviously the GTS style bonnet, which people are just starting to do now.
Yeah, they're literally just recently started.
So all of this stuff was done 4 years ago when the car was brand new.
Yeah.
So we had this car in August and it went to Essen Motor Show in December. Yeah. And it was built for Essen Motor Show basically.
There's like a fun fact with this car. I remember seeing this on display in the Bilstein stand before I even made videos.
Oh, in Autosport.
I didn't even make videos at that point. I remember seeing this car. I was like, yo, I need to have an M2 one day. And then I was like, saw it from
Influencer.
Yeah, there you go, influencer. Right, so car's back down. Has it passed all the inspections then?
Yeah, it's clear. Good for the road.
Good for
I've done the first mod, the D-Leaf.
Yeah, the D-Leaf. That caught me off guard, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, man, typical hot hatch life. Yeah, go on. Yeah, that's why you buy an M140i, man. The sound just, it does the job. But yeah, guys, what we'll do, we'll end the video here. Hopefully you got a nice insight into the new project. There's gonna be a lot more content coming up on this, regular content. We'll probably get it tuned next week if Aston doesn't run me over. Yeah, I'll be back at Evolve. It won't just be power as well. We'll address all the handling concerns the car has, maybe a few visual bits as well. But yeah, make sure you are subscribed for all that stuff. I'll put some links in the description to all the Instagram pages and any videos that we mentioned in this video. And yeah, I'll just see you in the next video.